Project planning is done. We've written the proposal, we've done the script, we've done the storyboard, we've done the mapping for our scenes. It's time to film our projects. Well, how do you do that? If you look at the table in the back of the room, you'll find an equipment sign-out form, which you'll need to have signed by you and your parents whenever you take a camera home. Students can sign out cameras or tripods on days they reserve in advance. Don't wait until the day you need it to let me know. The sooner I know, the better. Number 2, a parent signature is needed each time equipment goes home. Third bullet, you want to return everything to my hands at the beginning of the next school day after you sign it out. If not, you lose camera privileges for 2 weeks. For your second late return, you'll lose camera privileges for the rest of the term. This does not change your due date. When you sign stuff out, really important that you bring it back to me on time, because if you don't, not only can you not scan your stuff in, but you're keeping every other team in the program from using that camera, which is a really bad thing. Don't leave cameras on my desk, in the office, with a friend, or with another teacher. The hardware is your responsibility until it's returned into my hands. I give it to you personally, you give it back to me personally. Come see me before first hour starts. If I need to write you a pass, I will, but I'll need it back the next morning. Carry the camera case with the strap over your left shoulder and the bag hanging on your right hip. You want to do the same thing with your tripod. That way you can't put it down, you can't forget it, it's always attached to your body, which is a good rule to follow. Don't leave your stuff in a car where it could be stolen or suffer damage from the heat or the cold. When you're finished filming for the night, keep the camera inside of your home. Finally, please keep your cameras and cases away from cigarettes. If someone in your home smokes, wrap the case in a blanket and keep it in your room. Student section comes next. I, and then sign your name here, will take home a camera and a tripod on, write the date in here. This form serves as my hall pass to report to the Media Lab and pick it up at 2:15 on that date. I understand it's my responsibility to remember this date and bring this form with me. Remember, after you reserve a camera, I won't remind you of it. You'll need to remember to come and pick it up yourself. And this is the section I highlight. I hand them out at the end of 7th hour. I don't like the cameras walking all around the building during the school day. There's so much of a chance for something being lost or stolen. So at the end of the day, you come and pick it up from me. Parent signature comes at the bottom. It says, I give my student permission to bring home a camera and a tripod on the date written above. I understand that if any piece of equipment is lost, damaged, or broken, I may be asked to pay for its repair or replacement. Keeping our equipment safe is important to me. I've only invoked this clause once in 16 years of teaching. But treat the equipment as if it were your own, because if there is a damage while it's in your care, I'll find out what happened and we'll go with what we need to do to keep our equipment safe for everybody. And then your parent needs to sign here. If the parents have a question, here's my email. Have them write me. Or go to my website, which I need to update on this form, don't I? Yes, I do. But if they like Jefferson Multimedia on Facebook, they can check out photos, information, all the stuff we're doing in class recently. So there's always a way to reach me if parents have a question. I usually try to persuade my students not to film in a place of business. There can be so many problems. But if that is what you're going to do, you will need to fill out a location release form, which is what you see in front of you right here. Put all of the names of the people that are working on the movie in this section and see what it says down here. The students listed above have permission to film their project entitled, and then you'd write the name of your movie right there, at the business known as, write the name of the business here, located at, give me their street address, from the times of blank to blank AM or PM, circle 1, on, and then write the date in this spot. Permission includes the right to bring a crew and equipment onto the property. Everything will be removed after completion of the work. The name and logo of the business may be included in the video as well. And Jefferson Middle School Multimedia has the right to distribute the finished product via television or the internet. If they have questions, it's best for them to email me at my address right here. And then we'll need the signature and the title and the daytime phone of the manager. I always call for verification on these to make sure that everything is cool. So if you're filming in a place of business, this is the form that you'll need to make that happen.